and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for May the 27th through June the 2nd. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, comments, and the new subscribers. If you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy these readings and that you'll come back. And if you're returning, guys, thank you so much for being loyal and for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you. These readings come in three sections. You have the intro, and then you have the general astrology section, and then you have the tarot reading for your sign. And there will be skip times in the show more section below. And as well, this is for your sun, moon and rising, and all the links for those videos will be below also. In fact, everything's below if you want to. These are general readings, guys. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you want to find out about having a personal reading, that information is below also. Another way to support my channel is through Patreon, and you can do that for as little as $1 a month, or just one donation. But you know, that link is below. If you'd like to check that out, please do so. Now let me see. I think that's it. Oh, I just wanted to mention I am recording these readings a little early. Hopefully I'll get them all up in time, because I'm going to an astrology conference for the weekend. And I hope that you will check in, because I want to do some live streams while I'm there. It's in Seattle, so it's kind of exciting. So, okay, let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, I'm Mary Trimble here with your astrology. I want to say astrology forecast. It's your weather forecast. It's like a weather forecast, the astrology. I'm going to tell you what's going on, what planets are doing what in the sky this week. And quite a lot is going on. Now, Monday, the 27th, is kind of a moody day for most people, because the sun is going to interact with 6 different planets throughout the day. So that can, and they're all different planets and they're all different kind of aspects. So it's interacting with them in different ways. And so that can be, if you're not moody, those around you can be. Now, on Wednesday, the 29th, Mercury is in a challenging aspect to Neptune. Now, Mercury is in its home planet. It's in its, ruling sign, sorry. Mercury is the planet. I get ahead of myself. My mind goes too far. So, okay, so Mercury is in its home sign of Gemini. And so it's very strong. And Neptune is also in its home sign. Neptune is in Pisces at the moment. So they are very strong. And this kind of brings in they'll take you on this kind of fantastical journey. Now, your dreams will be very vivid and probably very difficult to tell what's real and what's fantasy, because the veil between reality and fantasy is very thin during this aspect. I would advise not to make any life-changing decisions during this time, because rational thought kind of eludes us during this time. It's brilliant for like creative writing a novel or science fiction, or filming something like that, create, screenplays, something like that. Anything that taps into creative visualization will really benefit and succeed at this time. Now, on Thursday, Venus, the planet of love, relationships, and also finance, is in a beautiful relationship with Neptune, right? So this kind of brings in a lovely, ethereal, softer, kinder, loving kind of energy. So it's very kind of, music and art are really appreciated during this time. So that's what I would do. I would tap into, into the energy that's available to me, and perhaps go to a concert or an art show. Now, on the same day, Mercury is opposite Jupiter. So they're kind of on a seesaw kind of ride, if you will. So this is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about thinking, kind of not paying attention to detail. The details can get lost. Try to remember to, pay attention to details. Now, this is a good time to engage in study, higher learning, like philosophy, something like that. But you are in danger of losing time and totally forgetting about your responsibilities. You might want to put like a little alarm on your phone. On Friday, Venus is in a beautiful relationship to Saturn, so it's a lovely balanced energy. And Saturn brings in practical grounding influence to Venus. So this is like practical financial business plans with realistic gains. It's a good time to lay the groundwork for a business or a project with the new moon coming up. This is incredible to get all your ducks in a row so you can kind of start something brand new at the new moon. Sunday, June the 2nd, Venus is in a beautiful relationship with Pluto. Darling, this is kind of love at first sight energy. It's like this magnetism and attraction. It's very difficult to kind of resist that magnetism. The emotions are so intense and vibrant, and we can reach a higher octave of love. Very exciting. All right, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your tarot card section of your reading for May the 27th through June the 2nd. And I have been shuffling these extensively offline, and just one more time, and here we go. Okay. This is for Sagittarius, May the 27th through June the 2nd. What wonderful gifts, guidance, and blessings can you give Sagittarius? I'm here in my hotel room in Seattle for the at the Norwalk. The Norwalk. It's really late. I'm tired, but I want to get these videos out. I only had time to record 6 of them before I left, so I'm doing 6 more here. And hopefully this Wi-Fi will work and I can get everything up in time. Okay, 3 cards for Sagittarius. Please, 3 cards for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, and blessings can you give Sagittarius this coming week? Oh, and Norwalk, by the way, means Northern American Astrology Conference. We have to keep it fresh, darling. Keep it fresh. Continue. Learn something new every day. Open your mind to new possibilities. I'm immersed in study and inspiration. And one more card for Sagittarius, please. There it is. There you go, some crossover, so please check out your Sun, Moon and Rising in the Show More section below. All the other links that you need will be below also. Okay, these are clarifying cards for Sagittarius. Here we are. Okay, here we go. Please oh, there you go. Really, there's crossover. There is. Please clarify. Oops. And please clarify. They are popping out all over, darling. Okay. Very, very interesting. Okay, Sagittarius, the first card out for you is the Justice card. Oops. It's flying out of my hand. The Justice card is saying do the right thing for the right reason. And you have, clarifying it, you've got the 5 of Wands. When the 5 of Wands comes up, you see, this is kind of balanced. You've really got to handle this situation with diplomacy, but you must handle it. Don't avoid it. Don't really address this situation, because it's all about this is about teamwork, and if you're working with a team, or, you know, if you have a team at work, or you're working with a team of people somehow, you really need to be diplomatic. You've got to be kinder. You've got to say, you've got to use creativity to handle it. And you'll be really respected if you handle this in a very calm and diplomatic way and creatively. You know, make sure everyone is heard. And then there'll be a deeper connection after you've handled it well. Now, the next card up is the Page of Cups, you see. This is interesting. You've got the Page of Cups and you've got the Page of Wands. This is, you're ready to move on to the next phase of your life. And what I'm getting here, right, is there's an opportunity, or you're thinking about doing something, but you're kind of not, you know, there's some fear there, right? Because you don't know what's down the road. It's like you don't want to take the risk. But if you don't take the risk, darling, you're kind of going to be in the same old place. And I have a feeling that wherever you are, you're not happy with it. So you've kind of got to move on. Now, this can be a situation. It can be a feeling. And I'm definitely getting that for you with these pages. Pages can be messengers, right? But they're also indicators that you're ready to move on to the next phase of your life. And you are not deciding whether to go. And by not deciding, you've got the Two of Swords, you're blocking. It's almost like you're refusing to decide. And you're kind of waiting to see where everything falls and just you're letting life happen to you, Sagittarius. And this, you've got to really take the bull by the horns. You have to make the decision, because you'll feel more empowered when you make the decision. And look, it's very, very clear. You've got to move on. Now, by moving on, it might mean that you need to make the decision to move on. You have to make the decision one way or another, definitely. But you need to move on. This is like, there's greener pastures and calmer waters out there. Don't worry. When the Six of Swords comes in, it's saying it's going to be okay. You know, the waters may be choppy. Yeah. You know, that's life, right? There's good and bad. There's choppy. There's calm. But that's okay. Eventually you will get to the calmer waters and the sandy beach with the greener pastures. You've got to make that decision and go, for sure. Because not making the decision is causing confusion all around, and it's not going to work out well for you if you don't. And because you've definitely got this kind of litigation coming down, and you've got to handle it with diplomacy. So get in that boat and go and handle that. And don't take any shortcuts. Remember that. Do everything for the right reason. And you're ready anyway. You're ready to move on. You know, life sometimes shakes us up to make those decisions, you know, that are hard to make, but in the end become the best decision. And it's what I am seeing in every lecture here again and again. And I'll talk about that another time. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. But please don't forget to like the video and share it and comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.